Hey guys, welcome back. As you know, Black Friday will soon be upon us, and the sales notifications are going to come at us fast and furious. And I tend to get a little distracted by the S word. And as soon as I see it, I'm like, well, clearly I must have it. And so, rather than get sucked into the vortex of Black Friday, I'm trying to establish some boundaries for myself in the form of basically this video, but having listed out 10 brands that I can shop from. It's not to say I'm going to buy something from all 10, but these are the ones that when I sat down and wrote the list, they were the top 10 in my mind, and so all the rest, even if they have sales, I need to think very critically about them because they were not on the top of my mind when I wrote this list. So, with that backstory, let's do this. So I'm going to list these out in no particular order and tell you as specifically as I can what it is that I'm looking for. So first on my list is Volare. I have a few of their eye brushes. I have mentioned them in previous videos. I want more. I love their brushes, and I actually kind of want to pick up backups of some of the ones that I have. At around $14 to $16 a brush, at least for the eye brushes, they aren't horrifically expensive to begin with, but if I can get them on a free shipping deal or at a discounted price, so much the better, so I'm really hoping that they will have some sort of sale. Next up is the Cosmetic Archive. If you watched my new release video from November 11th, you will know that they have just released new products into their line, and I am in particular interested in the wall organizer and the perfume stand. Top of the line for me is the wall organizer. I really would like to have that so that I can display some of my palettes, if only for myself. I don't really want to clutter up this wall anymore. I used to have a poster, but I kept taking it down for pictures, so probably not going to put it there. Have to see. Oh, it ran away! Oh, I hate when that happens. That's so frustrating. Anyways, the prices for the Cosmetic Archive, totally fair for the product quality that you're getting. I have no complaints about that whatsoever. The shipping costs are a bit high because they are heavier products, and then the import fees reflects all of that as well. So if I can get items on a bit of a sale, so much the better. Also, I have an Ebates coming to me in a few days, so I'm going to be putting that towards the wall organizer, and I am super excited to get it. Another brush company is on my list, and that is Smith Cosmetics. I've never used any of their brushes, but I've heard nothing but rave reviews about them, and I really want to try them. They are a bit pricier than the Volare brushes, so Smith will run you about 20 plus per brush. So definitely if I can get it on a discount, I'm going to be a happy girl. And I really just like the owners of that brand as well. They're so down to earth, so funny. I try to catch their live videos on Instagram every Sunday, and the sister who sits in front of the camera, I actually sent her a DM and was like, I feel like we could be friends. Like, I just really love her personality and the feedback that the sister that's behind the camera gives, because you can hear her. I like them. I just want to meet them and just like hang out and chit chat because I think they're just cool freaking ladies. So they have my support, and I would like to put money towards them, but I would like a discount if at all possible. So we may as well round it up with the brush companies that I have my eye on then. Sigma is the other one that I'm looking for sales from. I did purchase some products from them, I believe it was last year. They had some, I think they had like a free shipping day, and then the next day there was like a percentage off, and so it just depended on what sale that you were interested in. For me, free shipping pretty much gets me every time. But of course you have to weigh that against what the percentage off might look like. So I really like the Sigma brushes that I have, and there's more that I would like to add to the line. They have a huge selection, and their prices aren't terrible at all. Again, you're looking maybe about the 20 to 25 per brush, depending on the brushes that you're looking at, but they're very good quality, and so I would like to pick up some more. I'm also keeping my eye on Velour Lashes to see if they have any sales, because these are Huda Beauty lashes and they are on their last legs. Like, the band is all gunked up, and a lot of my lashes are just at that point where I really just kind of need to declutter them all and start fresh. And I've had the one pair of Velour Lashes, friggin' love them. They were the Effortless lashes in the style, oh god, just a hint. That was the style. And they're not quite half lashes, but they're like a 3/4 band, so they really are effortless. Like, they are so easy to apply. I do have a video on my Instagram where I show you me applying them, and the fact that I could apply it in under a minute, at least to the one lash, I mean, that speaks right there. Because they're not a full band, you don't have to worry about this tricky inner portion part. I can just put them on. They last all day. They add enough volume that it just spruces up any look that you're going, but they're not super dramatic. These lashes, like, they're a touch dramatic for my everyday liking. They're not as bad as, what are they? The Iconics from House of Lashes. I bought those a few years ago when everybody was raving about them, and they were just altogether way too much lash for me. Like, they were touching my eyebrows, I could see them, my lids felt heavy, like they were just an effort to wear. Velour Lashes, on the other hand, they have my heart. Like, they're pricey, but you can get so many wears out of them. I think I wore my pair probably a solid like 20 to 25 times. I peel the glue off of them and like try to keep them clean, but they didn't start fraying, the hairs weren't coming out, the band wasn't getting all like distorted and everything. They really do hold up. So I'm really hoping that they will have a bit of a sale so that I can pick up a few pairs. Well, that 30 something a pair, probably one, but you know what I'm saying. And then looking at the rest of my list, it's all indie brands. Some of them I've tried before, some of them I have not. The ones that I have tried, I have Impulse Cosmetics and I have Star Crushed Minerals on my list. Impulse Cosmetics, I love just picking up their glitter samples and even their lipstick samples as well. Like, sometimes you can get them for about $1.50, $1.75 each. They have a huge variety to choose from. You get a very good amount when you get those samples. And so now that I've had quite a few samples, there are some glitters that I would like in the full size, and I've raved about them before. They're Liquilites, like it's like a glitter gel. It's the only glitter gel I've ever tried that actually works well. They are so good, and I think they're about like $5 for a full size, so I've got my fingers crossed that they will have a sale as well, because I will probably buy one of everything from them. Just throwing that out there. And then for Star Crushed Minerals, I have a ton of their products as well. When they go on sale, like, they go on sale. I'm talking 75% off. It's insane. So when they do that, I basically just order a crap ton of stuff. Like, I take advantage, full advantage. The one thing with them is that their shipping is incredibly slow, but probably it's because it's an indie brand, so it could just be one or two people working on this. And at 75% off, there's a ton of people placing orders, I have no doubt. So it's always like just to that point where I'm like, they've clearly lost my order or forgot to ship it to me, that it arrives. So it can take like, I'm talking like 2 months, but I know that going into it, I have no issues. They have never lost an order for me. So now that I know that, I'm just patient and I wait for it. And when it arrives, I'm like, ah, because by that point I've forgotten what I've ordered, and then there's like 15 new glitters in front of me and I'm a happy, happy girl. And then the last 3 brands that I have on my list are ones that I've not tried. One is from Canada, and it's, I think you probably pronounce it Hedo Cosmetics. You don't pronounce it like that. Hedo Cosmetics. There it is. And they have a lot of loose, like pressed pan eyeshadows. Pressed, oh my god, English. They have a wide variety of pressed eyeshadows, and the colors look so good. You can custom create your palettes, or they do have some that are already pre-packaged that you can order as well. And I'm really interested in just creating my own palette and playing around with their product and seeing what it's like, and of course supporting a Canadian brand as well. Next up is OMFG Cosmetics. Again, if you watched my November 11th new release video, they have an OMFG Kush palette that I'm very much interested in. So I'm going to be looking for their sales and hoping that I can pick that palette up at that point. And then rounding out the list, we have Makeup Maniacs. I did post in a new release a few weeks ago at this point. I'm not sure which date it was. They have handmade 4-pan palettes, and I don't know how I'm going to choose which ones I want because they're all effing gorgeous. They're releasing towards the end of November, and they are $10 each, which I think is an outstanding price. If I can get it on an even bigger deal, so much the better. Again, free shipping would really suck me in on that one. But they have a wide variety of selection that looks so beautiful. Like there's easily at least 6 or 7 that I would like love to have, but I'm gonna try to narrow it down from there. So there you have it, guys. That's the list of brands that I am particularly interested in for this upcoming Black Friday season. Black Friday is kind of a new thing in Canada. Like we never really had that until just a couple of years ago. So I'm glad that it's trickled its way up here because I take full advantage, and who's not gonna love a sale? So let me know in the comments down below what it is that you have your eye out for. What kind of items are you hoping to pick up, if anything? If not, that's cool as well, but I would love to hear from you. And thank you, as always, for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now.